ground ball. Ray bobbles, and the Nighthawks are gonna win this game! Oh my goodness! NPC will move on to day 2 in the winner's bracket. 2-0 pitch ripped deep to left! No doubt about it! It's gone! A walk-off home run! Reed Phillips is gonna touch them all for National Park College! It's a beautiful day for softball deep in the heart of Arkansas, live from Hot Springs World-Class High School in beautiful Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. This is National Park College Nighthawks softball on your home for the Nighthawks, the Nighthawk Network. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. My name is Mark Oliver, sports information for Nighthawk Nation. Nighthawk softball is brought to you by the following sponsors: by Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, America's first resort, by Harbor House Prevention Services, and RAD, Rise Above Alcohol and Drugs. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the official sponsor of the featured Nighthawk player of today's game. I'd like to say a special thank you to Kavanaugh Hyundai, cheering on the Nighthawks this season. Special thank you to CHI St. Vincent, proudly serving Arkansans since 1888. Special thank you to Levi Hospital in Hot Springs, as well as New Life Church here in Hot Springs. Nighthawk softball would like to thank the Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation, the official team charity of Arkansas Travelers Baseball, and Armor Bank. Simplify your banking today with Armor Bank in Hot Springs. If you would like to support the Nighthawks this season, you can do so by visiting us online at np.edu/athletics. Welcome back to the ballpark. The Nighthawks return home after a busy week this week in the Sooner State. On the road in Oklahoma, they drop a couple of heartbreakers against the number 2 team in the nation, Murray State College. But on Wednesday, NPC rallies back with two big NJCAA Region 2 wins against one of the top dogs in the region, Western Oklahoma State College. Here's a look at the standings as we come into today's series as NPC plays host to the Vikings of Carl Albert State College. Murray State College still holding on to the top spot. Western Oklahoma State College in the 2 spot, 18-2. Those two courtesy of your National Park College Nighthawks. UA Rich Mountain in the 3 spot. National Park College on your 4 spot. Taylor Southern on your screen there. Carl Albert State College in the 7 spot in Region 2 play. Coming into today's series, the Vikings are 5-11 in conference play. Let's talk about the Vikings. Coming into today's series, they're 7-24 on the season. You see them here warming up, getting ready for the show today. 5-6 at home, but a whopping 1-14 on the road. They are led by a couple of power hitters, Tessa York and Kirsten Berry. Berry leads the team in runs scored, home runs, RBIs, total bases, and slugging percentage. And Tessa York, the second-year Viking, leads the team with a .406 batting average, 41 hits, and 10 doubles. On the hill today, in the circle rather, Sophia Abbott for Carl Albert State College, 4-9 this year with a 7.32 ERA. She makes her 23rd appearance of the season. She's pitched 72 2/3 innings, 51 strikeouts for Abbott. Before the game, we had a chance to talk with head coach Autumn Wyatt of the National Park College Nighthawks. Here's Coach Wyatt's thoughts on today's series.
This past week has really shown the grind that college athletes go through. Being on the road for 3 days in a row, we came off of a tough loss against number 2 Murray State. Really had them on the ropes, 3-2 loss. Had to drive 3 hours after that game to Western and play the next day against another really good team. And being able to hand them their first 2 region losses and snap a 22-game win streak was just a great end to that road trip for us, and I think gives us great momentum going into this weekend's matchup. The Vikings are always a scrappy team. Whether their record shows it or not, the team is good. They can hit the ball, they can run a little bit, they'll put bunts down and try to make things happen. So we just have to play solid defense and keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be just fine.
Coach Autumn Wyatt of Nighthawks softball as the team gears up for a big NJCAA Region 2 series against Carl Albert State College. Bailey Cowell will get the start for the home team today. Cowell chasing history today, tied for first all-time with legendary Nighthawk Jaden Hart. We're all-time in wins here at NPC. A win today for Cowell would put Cowell all alone in first place all time. We will pause for a moment for the beginning of pregame festivities here at the ballpark. This is National Park College Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network. Good afternoon, Nighthawk Nation, and welcome to our friends from Poto, Oklahoma, the Carl Albert State College Vikings. Today's games will be an NJCAA Region 2 doubleheader and will be streamed live on YouTube at National Park College. At this time, we'll announce the starting lineups for each team, followed by the playing of today's national anthem. First for the Vikings of Carl Albert State College, leading things off in right field, number 4, Brady Wardrobe. Batting second, the catcher, number 12, Tessa York. Batting third at first base, number 32, Jada Wallace. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 17, Kirsten Berry. Batting fifth, designated player, number 22, Brianna Taylor. Batting sixth at second base, number 13, Kinley Vasquez. Batting seventh in center field, number 8, Tatum Tinsley. Batting eighth in left field, number 1, Riley Tiger. Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 19, Sophia Abbott. And on third base today, number 11, Delaney Ross. The Vikings are coached by head coach Lexi Watson and assistant coach Jessica Hester. And now for your National Park College Nighthawk softball team, leading things off, right fielder number 3, Sarah Camplain. Batting second, the center fielder number 22, Taylor Southern. Batting third at third base, number 28, Bree Phillips. Batting fourth, designated player, number 14, Macy Graves. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 17, Ryan Lefford. Batting sixth at first base, number 5, Jessica Swear. Batting seventh at second base, number 33, Alexis Ortego. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 25, Jordan Householder. Batting ninth in left field, number 19, Rachel Lawyer. In the circle today for National Park College, number 9, Bailey Cowell. The Nighthawks are coached by head coach Autumn Wyatt. At this time, we welcome you to Hot Springs World Class High School. Please rise, if able, for the playing of today's national anthem. It's a beautiful day for softball deep in the heart of Arkansas. Nighthawks and Vikings go to battle here in NJCAA Region 2 play. We welcome you to the broadcast today. It does not matter which team you are rooting for. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see, and we would love to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. Maybe you're a Viking fan, maybe you're a Nighthawk fan, maybe you found us by accident, and that is okay too. We are glad to have you. Happy Saturday to you. Carl Albert State College will bring the following three batters to the plate in the top of the first: Brady Wardrope, Tessa York, and Jada Wallace. As we look at the Vikings here, Brady Wardrope bats .337 this season for the Vikings. She has 33 hits, 20 runs scored, 13 runs batted in. Wardrope, the right fielder, will start things off for the Vikings, dressed in black tops, white bottoms with blue letters and numbers. Bailey Cowell, battery mate Ryan Lefford looking to start the show here. Pitch number one on its way. Outside, strike one. We're underway here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Count is 0-1 on Wardrope. Cowell ready, aims, fires. There's a swing and a miss, 0-2. Big start for the pitcher in the circle for National Park College. We'll have the starting lineup for NPC, our starting lineup graphic, in between the top and bottom of the first inning. The count is 0-2 on its way. That one gets away from the pitcher. Wardrope takes it for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cowell looking for her first strikeout of the day, trying to take down the leadoff hitter for the Vikings. 1-2, outside, got her looking, strike 3. Cowell opens up the ball game with a punch out. 1 away in the top of the first. So Wardrope retired. That'll bring up the second-year catcher, Tessa York. She leads the team in batting average at .406 this season, and a team leading 41 hits and 10 doubles. York boasts a .444 on-base percentage. She'll take ball one down in the dirt. The count is 1-0 on the catcher, Tessa York. Cowell readies the second offering. Lefford set behind home plate, on its way, connection, foul ball. Third pitch of the at-bat On its way, jams her on the inside, strike 2 call. Cowell with 136 career strikeouts, including the previous at-bat. Looking for her second straight here today. On its way, popped up into the field of play. Calling for the ball, Alexis Ortego. She'll make the grab, 2 down. York retired. Next up for the Vikings, it's first baseman Jada Wallace. Wallace bats .333 this year. 18 hits, 13 runs scored, 12 runs batted in. Wallace bats with the bases empty here in the first. The Nighthawks looking to go 3 up, 3 down to open game 1. Ball 1 at the shoulders. On the first offering from Cowell. Great crowd at the ballpark today. A lot of blue here in Nighthawk Nation. But we also have to tip our hat to the Vikings fans that made the trip from Poto, Oklahoma. On its way, that one too far inside. It's a quick 2-0 count on Wallace. Cowell wheels and deals right down the middle, loses it just below the knees, 3-0. The Vikings threaten their first base runner of the ball game. The hitter is Jada Wallace, excuse me. Cowell fires right down the middle, gets the strike call. Now the pitcher looks to battle back from inside the circle. The count is 3-1. On its way, lasered foul. The count is full. Cowell and the Nighthawks 1 strike away from sending NPC to the batter's box here in the bottom of the first. Wallace steps back in. On deck, the hard-hitting Kirsten Berry for the Vikings. Payoff pitch on its way, popped up to shortstop. Householder makes the play. We're going to the bottom of the first. Back in a moment here at the ballpark on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
To a good life, a good life.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments. From life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
A look at your starting lineups for National Park College here in the bottom of the first inning. Sarah Camplain leads things off in right. Taylor Southern in center. Bree Phillips at third. Batting fourth will be Macy Graves, the DP for the day. Ryan Lefford behind home plate. Jessica Sweer, as you see on your screen here, at first base today. Alexis Ortego at second. Householder at short. Rachel Lawyer in left. And Bailey Cowell in the circle for National Park College. Camplain, Southern, Phillips, Graves, Lefford, Sweer, Ortego, Householder, and Lawyer for the pitcher, Bailey Cowell. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us today. Jared is locked in. Let's go, he says, cheering on Jessica Sweer and the National Park College Nighthawks. More of your comments here in just a moment here on the Nighthawk Network. We're ready for softball here in the bottom of the first inning. Your Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk player of the game is Sarah Camplain. She leads things off here in the bottom of the first inning. She'll face off against the hurler for Carl Albert State College. It's number 19, Sophia Abbott. Camplain takes the first pitch for strike one. NPC looking to be the first to light up the scoreboard here in the opener. A reminder, we're playing 2 today here at Hot Springs World-Class High School, the throwback retro home where Nighthawk softball all began back in the year 2020. Ground ball off the shortstop, and that is going to result in a base runner. Campaign with a hard hit ground ball right up the middle. She stands on first for center fielder Taylor Southern. Taylor Southern batting .355 this year, leads the team in triples with 4, 38 hits, 28 runs scored, 15 driven in. Abbott's first pitch on its way too high, trying to gauge what Sarah Camplain will do over on the bag. Count is 1-0 on Taylor Southern. Abbott winds and fires. That one's popped up out toward right field. Catch is dropped. Southern's going to be safe. Camplain moves to second on the play. So the first two are aboard for National Park College. Southern's going to reach on an error out in right field. That brings up Bree Phillips for the home team. How many offensive categories does Phillips lead this season? Well, how much time do you have? Batting average, runs, hits, doubles, home runs, RBI, total bases, slugging percentage, walks, hit by pitch, and on-base percentage. And I did it without taking a breath. Here's Bree Phillips, the first-year Nighthawk, the super slugging third baseman. Swings at the first pitch she sees, fouls it away 0-1. Camplain, the runner at second, Southern on first. No one out here in the bottom of the first. Abbott winds and fires. That one's low, 1-1. Phillips looking to drive in the first run of the ball game. Abbott has the one she wants from her catcher, Tessa York. On its way, liftoff into the field of play in foul territory. The Vikings will make the catch. Phillips retired, one away. That'll bring up designated hitter number 14, Macy Graves. Graves bats .342 this season for the high-flying Nighthawks. Graves with 26 hits, 19 runs scored, and 22 RBI. 4-round trippers as well for the first-year Nighthawk. Count is 1-0 on Graves. 1 out in the inning, 2 on. Graves, the designated player, digs in. Abbott fires down the middle, return to sender, it's up the middle. Waved around third is Camplain. The Nighthawks are going to open it up with the lead. Runners on the corners when it's all said and done. Southern gets the stop sign at third. Next up for the Nighthawks, it's the catcher, Ryan Lefford. Ryan Lefford, the last time we saw her back at home, monster 2-run home run over the wall. Lefford's going to try to do it again here to blow this game wide open in the bottom of the first. 1 out, 2 on. Lefford swings for the fences on the first one she sees, comes up empty. Southern on third, Graves on first for Lefford at home plate. The count is 0-1 on the Nighthawk catcher. And she'll take that one low and away to even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Abbott gets the sign from York. 1-1 on its way. Ground ball to shortstop. Bobbled. Everyone's going to be safe. Off the bag was the throw. Southern scores. It's 2-0. The rally continues for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the first. Runners on first and second. That brings up Jessica Sweer. Lefford will reach officially on an error. It's the second of the ball game for Carl Albert State College. Graves at second, Lefford on first, and Jessica Sweer comes to the dish. Jessica Sweer bats .237 this season, has 18 hits, 16 runs scored, 15 runs batted in. Had a huge hit in the series against Western Oklahoma State College, a double to be exact, an RBI double to help NPC take Game 2 6-1. 1 out, 2 aboard for the Nighthawks. Sweer, the first baseman, stands in. First pitch from Abbott down in the dirt, ball 1. Graves threatens to take third, but holds back. Count is 1-0 on Jessica Sweer. On its way, same place, same result, 2-0. A good eye by the Nighthawk first baseman as she steps out of the box to collect herself. Back into the box is Sweer. The 2-0 pitch on its way, fouled away. Count moves to 2-1. Hey, Nighthawk baseball's on the road today. South Arkansas College, they're in El Dorado after earning a series split on Thursday back at Majestic Park. We'll do our best to keep you updated on Nighthawk baseball throughout the day as well. The 2-1 to Jessica Sweer, low and away, ball 3. Sweer, who ranks 7th all-time in walks in program history, threatens to load the bases for the Nighthawks. The 3-1, taken away, foul ball out of play. Souvenir for one of the many fans in the stands today here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Love seeing a lot of youngsters here. There's a lot of dogs here today. Everybody coming out and enjoying absolutely beautiful weather for softball here in Central Arkansas. The count is full on the Nighthawk first baseman, Jessica Sweer. Abbott fires the payoff pitch, and that's ball 4. The Nighthawks will load the bases in the bottom of the first. 2 runs have already come across, and next up for NPC, second baseman Alexis Ortego. Leslie's on the broadcast cheering on Alexis and those National Park College Nighthawks. That ball gets away, and everyone's going to stay put. Leslie's watching from Eunice, Louisiana. Hello to you. Hope all the family is well today. Ortego bats with the bases loaded, just 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. It's a big situation for the second baseman. Abbott has the one she wants. Pitch is on its way. Ortego comes up empty. 1 ball, 1 strike. Graves on third, Leffert on second, Sweer on first. Ortego looking to bring him home. 1-1 pitch swung through, strike 2. Sophia Abbott trying to relieve some of the pressure here in the bottom of the first inning. Would love to get out number 2 from the plate. Ortego looking to put it in play. Abbott winds and fires, outer edge, no swing, we're even, 2-2. Ortego digs in the middle of the batter's box. All the runners ready to sprint at the crack of the bat. The 2-2 bounces off the turf. The count is full. No bases open for Carl Albert State College. Sophia Abbott, the hurler, looking to take care of Ortego here. NPC looking to add to its lead. Big pitch coming, on its way, fouled away, and the at-bat continues. Ortego looking to win the battle here at home. The second baseman steps back in. Abbott checks her wrist guard for the pitch. 3-2 on its way, fouled away. And Ortego stays alive in the box. On deck for the Nighthawks, freshman shortstop Jordan Householder. Payoff pitch on its way. Strike three. Ortego down on strikes. That's the second out of the inning, and it brings up Jordan Householder for NPC. Householder looking to add to the lead for NPC. First pitch from Abbott, high, ball one. Householder, the 8th hitter of the bottom of the first inning for National Park College. Inside, ball two. Householder this season batting .268 for the Nighthawks. 22 hits, 14 runs scored. 7 driven in. On its way, Householder lines it to right and foul. Wrong side of the white line for Jordan Householder. Everybody resets. Householder will look to straighten it out here. The count is 2-1. Abbott fires. Ball three. The Nighthawks now threaten to walk in the third run of the ball game. Householder ready for the next pitch. 3-1 on its way. Popped up. Foul ball out of play. And for the third consecutive batter, the count goes full. The Vikings can get out of the jam with a strike here. NPC trying to keep the first inning alive. Householder steps back in. Three-two pitch on its way. Foul ball. And we'll continue here for the 8th batter in the bottom of the first inning for National Park College. Abbott has the one she wants. 3-2 pitch, drilled deep, out to left field. That ball is off the wall. Graves scores, Lefford scores. Here comes Swear. It's a 3-run double. And that one just barely missed, leaving the yard for the grand salami. Jordan Householder comes up in the clutch with a huge extra base hit for the Nighthawks. The next hitter is Rachel Lawyer, the left fielder for NPC. She'll take ball one down in the dirt. Lawyer batting .293 this year. Her family's in attendance here at Hot Springs World Class High School today. 22 hits, 11 runs scored, 16 RBI. Lawyer batting in the number 9 spot for NPC. On its way, same place, same result. We'll adjust our scoreboard graphic for you there. Runner on second, Jordan Householder with some first inning heroics. The count is 2-0 on Rachel Lawyer. 2 outs in the inning. Carl Albert looking to stop the bleeding. A quick 3-0 on Rachel Lawyer as the Nighthawks now threaten to bat around. Abbott checks her wrist guard for the pitch. Lawyer shows bunt, pulls back, but it's called a strike. The left fielder resets with a 3-1 count. The 3-1 is down in the dirt, ball 4, and it gets away from the catcher. Householder will advance. There's runners on the corners. We've batted around. Here comes Sarah Camplain. Champlain led it off with a single. That was the spark that ignited what is currently a 5-run rally in the bottom of the first inning. Runners on the corners. Tessa York gives the call to her infielders. Champlain in the box, ready to rock. Here we go. First pitch swinging for the fences, coming up empty. Champlain down in the count early, 0-1. Abbott sets in inside the circle. Next pitch on its way on the outside. It's a strike, sliding down to second, and safe is Rachel Lawyer into scoring position. Swiped bag for Lawyer. Count is 0-2 on Sarah Champlain. Abbott winds and fires. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. The scoop, the throw to first. Inning over. We go to the second inning. Nighthawks lead at 5-0 here at home. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
Top of the second inning here at the ballpark, Hot Springs World-Class High School. I'm Mark Oliver. Glad to have you with us today. Luann is on the broadcast. Let's go. Bree Phillips and National Park College cheering them on from Buffalo, New York today. Susan's on the broadcast. Bob and Susan, they're watching Rachel Lawyer back home in Texas today. Glad to have you with us. Great hit she had, getting on base. We start the top of the second inning with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Carl Albert State College. Kirsten Berry will take strike one on the first pitch thrown from Bailey Cowell. Cowell eyeing history today, looking for the all-time wins record here at National Park College. She's in the driver's seat with a 5-0 advantage. 0-1 on its way. That one dies right before home plate. 1-1 on Kirsten Berry. Berry, an offensive juggernaut to say the least for the Vikings this season, batting .306. She leads the team in runs, home runs, RBI, total bases, and slugging percentage. Cowell winds and fires, looking for that outer edge. Couldn't get the call. It's a ball, 2-1. Cowell has the one she wants on its way. Strike two, hitting that opposite end of the plate. Count is 2-2 on the leadoff hitter, Kirsten Berry. Cowell winds and fires. Foul ball off the screen. We'll have a reset here at home plate. Berry, the number 4 hitter in the Vikings lineup today. The shortstop looking to put it in play. Berry shows bunts, gets ready to pull back and slash. On its way, swing and a miss for a strikeout. Berry retired. It's the second K of the day for Bailey Cowell, and it's the first out of the second inning. With one down, that'll bring up the number 5 hitter. It's the designated player, number 22, Breonna Taylor. Taylor bats .394 this year, 13 hits, 2 runs scored, 4 runs batted in. She'll foul the first pitch away. A quick 0-1 on Taylor. Next offering on its way, swing and a miss. As Taylor stumbles to try to make connection there. Quick 0-2 on the designated player. Cowell trying to open up the second inning with back-to-back strikeouts. On its way, swing and a miss up high. Back-to-back Ks to start the second. It's her third of the day. Bailey Cowell has retired 5 straight. Next up for the Vikings, second baseman, number 13, Kinley Vasquez. Vasquez bats .328 this year. 21 hits, 9 runs scored, 3 doubles. It's a first pitch ball on the inside from Bailey Cowell. Light breeze blowing out toward left field. On its way, that'll be too low for a 2-0 count. The Vikings are trying to energize their hitters from the dugout. Vasquez looking to get on base with 2 away in the second. Cowell's pitch on its way, lift off to center. That could be trouble. It's the first hit of the ball game, and it's over the center field wall. It's a ground rule double as Vasquez will break up the no-hitter. The Vikings have a runner on board, and that brings up center fielder Tatum Tinsley. Tinsley bats .246 this season with 15 hits and 5 runs scored. She's driven in 11 Vikings this season. Strike 1 on the first offering from Bailey Cowell. Cowell wastes no time in between pitches, induces the foul ball swing. It's a quick 0-2 on the hitter. Tinsley makes her way back into the batter's box. Cowell looking to strand a runner for Carl Albert State College. On its way, ground ball to the pitcher. The flip to first, and we go to the bottom of the second inning. Back in just a moment, right here on the Nighthawk Network.
We will hold each other up. We will hold each other up. And when the weight's too much to bear, just know in your heart I'll be there. And we will hold each other up. Hold each other up.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
In the bottom of the second inning, we'll see the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for National Park College. Nighthawks lead at 5-0 here in Game 1 of her doubleheader today. Sophia Abbott in the circle for Carl Albert State College. Here's Taylor Southern, who reached on an error in that big first inning and came around to score one of the Nighthawks 5 runs. She'll swing at the first pitch she sees, down to the count 0-1. The sophomore from Winsboro, Louisiana, steps back into the box. Curveball misses its mark, and the count goes even 1-1 on the center fielder. Southern awaits the next offering. Abbott winds and fires, foul ball back the other way, 1-2 on Southern. The Nighthawks sent 10 young ladies to the plate in the bottom of the first inning, scoring 5 runs. Now looking to add to that total here after great defense in the top of the second. Pitch out, no swing by Southern, 2-2. Shout-outs to Nighthawk super photographer Aaron Brewer in the stadium today. Aaron's work is legendary. If you haven't seen it, you haven't been looking at our social media channels. Nighthawk Athletics on Facebook, Instagram, and X. 2-2 to Southern. Popped up foul ball out of play. And a souvenir for me up here in the broadcast booth today. Southern stays alive in the batter's box, 2-2. Abbott checks her wrist guard for the pitch. On its way, Southern's going to bloop that one out towards the outfield. That ball is down. Southern will reach with a single. Next up for the Nighthawks is going to be Bree Phillips. Phillips was retired with a fly ball in foul territory, her first time up, looking for her first hit of the ball game here. Runner on first, no one out. First pitch, Phillips swings for the fences and fouls it away down the third base line. Phillips looking to straighten it out here at home. Abbott has the one she wants from her catcher, York. Pitch is down in the dirt. Southern takes off for second. No one was going to stop her. Southern with another swiped bag. She moves into scoring position. Count is 1-1 back home. Second stolen base of the ball game for NPC. That stolen base is number 42 in Taylor's career. On its way, a high fly ball there. She'll take it for ball 2. Phillips digs back in, ready to rock inside the batter's box. Count is 2-1. On its way, strike 2. Hesitation from the hitter. Abbott trying to get the first out of the second inning here. On its way, Phillips with a deep drive out towards center field. They're going to watch it go. A 2-run home run. Phillips is going to touch them all here at National Park College. It's 7-0. No doubt about it, off the bat of Bree Phillips launched that one into the thick of it. Back behind center field. Someone go get that ball. Next up for the Nighthawks, Macy Graves, who reached on an RBI single her last time up. Nighthawks cruising here in the second inning with a 7-0 advantage. No one out as Graves comes to the dish. First pitch from Abbott is fouled away. Back into the batter's box is Macy Graves. The 0-1 offering. Dies just before home plate on a good eye by Graves. 1-1. Abbott gets the sign from York. Down the middle, strike 2. Graves on the take. The DP behind in the count, 1-2. Low and away outside. Good eye by Graves. Count goes to 2-2 on the first-year Nighthawk. On its way, liftoff. Popped up into shallow right field. The catch is made. That's the first out of the inning. With Graves retired, that'll bring up the catcher, Ryan Lefford, for the home team. The Nighthawk catcher steps to the dish for NPC. Already 2 runs across here in the bottom of the second inning, thanks to Bree Phillips. First pitch is too high, ball 1. On its way, foul ball lasered into the forest the opposite way. Count 1-1 on Ryan Lefford. That home run for Bree Phillips, by the way, her 6th of the season. She's tied for 9th all-time in program history, joining the legendary Katie Branch. Down in the dirt, Lefford takes ball 2, ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. The Nighthawks looking for that magical 8 on the scoreboard. On its way, high fly ball into center field. That ball will be caught on the run. Tatum Tinsley makes the grab, and there's 2 away in the inning. Next up for the Nighthawks, first baseman Jessica Sweer. Sweer walked her first time up. She steps in here with 2 away, bases empty. First pitch swung away, foul ball out of play. Sweer behind in the count, 0-1. The Nighthawk first baseman digs back in. Opposite end, couldn't hit the corner of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike on a good eye by Sweer. Abbott fires and Sweer delivers. A fly ball to right. That ball's all the way to the wall. It's going to get down for a 2-out double. Sweer with an extra base hit here in the second inning. With Sweer aboard, that brings up Alexis Ortego for National Park College. The Nighthawks getting energized in the dugout here at Hot Springs High. Ortego struck out her first time up. Now looking to bring Jessica Sweer home. A first pitch swing, foul ball back to the screen. Count is 0-1 on Ortego. Abbott has her pitch. She winds and fires. Ortego's going to pop it up. In foul territory, the catch is made, inning over. We go to the third here at the ballpark. Nighthawks lead at 7-0 on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
My name is Sadie, and being a good teammate is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Sophomore hurler Bailey Cowell threw one warm-up pitch and says, you know what, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Top of the third inning here in Game 1 of our doubleheader against Carl Albert State College. I'm Mark Oliver with the Nighthawk Network. How about that home run, Luann? Way to go, Bree. Awesome job. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast today. Yes, it was a 2-run home run. Brianna Phillips taking it over the center field wall. And I don't think they're going to get to that softball. It's in the jungle back there. So we go to battle here in the top of the third inning. Carl Albert State College will have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters available. Here's Riley Tiger, the left fielder for the Vikings. Ball one on the outside on a good eye by Tiger to start things off. Tiger leads the team in walks this season. Has a .450 on-base percentage, also a team best, batting .313 this year. She's going to pop one up over in foul territory. Jessica Sweer calls for the ball, makes the grab, one down. Tiger retired. That'll bring up the 9th hitter in the lineup. It's the pitcher, Sophia Abbott. Abbott batting .200 this year. 3 hits in 15 at-bats. 3 runs scored, 2 driven in. Pitcher versus pitcher here in the third. 1 out, no one on for Carl Albert State College. Abbott takes strike 1. Nighthawks have allowed just 1 base runner up to this point. The lone hit of the ballgame for the Vikings belonging to second baseman Kinley Vasquez. On its way, swing and a miss, 0-2. Bailey Cowell with 3 strikeouts today. Looking for another one here. 0-2 on its way, swing and a miss. That's the 4th K of the day for Bailey Cowell. Second out of the inning recorded. And back to the top of the lineup we go. Here comes Brady Wardrope. Wardrope began the ball game in the top of the first inning with a strikeout. Looking to make good on it here against Bailey Cowell. Cowell winds and fires the first pitch, and it's a liner to shortstop. We're going to the bottom of the third. We're back in a moment right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
We will hold each other up. We will hold each other up. And when the weight's too much to bear, just know in your heart I'll be there. And we will hold each other up. Hold each other up.
In the bottom of the third inning for National Park College, we will see the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Jordan Householder, Rachel Lawyer, and Sarah Camplain. Nighthawks lead it in game 1, 7-0. A 5-run first and a 2-run blast in the second. The Nighthawks looking to keep the scoring streak alive as we go to the third inning of work inside the batter's box for the blue and white today. Leading things off for NPC will be Jordan Householder. Householder blew this game wide open in the first with a 3-run double. She's going to look to get back on base here. The freshman shortstop enjoying a great first year in Nighthawk Nation. We've got a new pitcher in the circle for Carl Albert State College. We'll get you her number here in just a moment. Householder's going to take one down in the dirt, ball 1. The pitcher will be number 9, Cami Autry. Autry makes her 19th appearance of the season. She's 2-6 this year. A 7.99 ERA and 15 strikeouts. Householder's going to take that one out towards center field. Catch is made, 1 away here in the inning. Next up for NPC, left fielder Rachel Lawyer. Lawyer walked and stole a base. Her first time up was left stranded. That one's going to drop low and away, ball 1. Lawyer awaits the next offering, swings through, strike 1, 1-1. Autry checks her wrist guard for the pitch. On its way, Lawyer's going to take for ball 2, too high. A great crowd on hand here at the ballpark today. And a lot of special guests as well, which we'll get to here in just a moment. The 2-1 fouled away, swung at the shoestrings. Lawyer steps back into the box, ready to attack. Here's the pitch. Lawyer watches it sail away. This count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Autry winds and fires. Ground ball to third. The scoop, the throw to first, not in time. Lawyer turns on the Jets. She reaches safely. Infield single for the left fielder. Back to the top of the order we go. Here's your Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Or excuse me, it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for NPC. Paige Attaway is going to get a turn. So Attaway is going to take strike 1 on the first pitch she sees. The 0-1, Attaway is going to foul it away off the pole. Quick 0-2 on the pinch hitter. Attaway takes on the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Attaway batting .267 this year with 12 hits, 14 runs scored, and 1 driven in. Count is 1-2 on Attaway. On its way, swings and a miss down in the dirt. First base is occupied. That's the second out of the inning. Here's Taylor Southern. Southern has reached base twice in this contest, once on an error back in the first. Had a single in the second, stole a base, she scored twice. She'll take a strike on the first pitch thrown by Autry. NPC trying to bring around the runner, Rachel Lawyer. Cami Autry fires. That one's lined into left. Catch is made. We're headed to the 4th inning. 7-0 NPC. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Top of the fourth inning here at the ballpark at Hot Springs World Class High School. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us today. The Nighthawks take the field, leading 7-0 here in the opener. And for Carl Albert State College, we'll see the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Here in the fourth, Tessa York, Jada Wallace, Kirsten Berry all do it for the Vikings here this inning. Bailey Cowell returns to the circle. A great day for the hurler. 4 strikeouts, allowing just 1 base runner. 1 hit. Tessa York is 0 for 1 today. She popped up to the second baseman, Alexis Ortego. And we see another defensive substitution in Delaney Lloyd, now manning second base. Paige Attaway in right field. There's a swing and a ground ball to third, but it's foul. York behind in the count here. Here's the 0-1 from Bailey Cowell. There's a strike right down the middle. Take by York. And now the catcher has to battle from behind. Cowell has the one she wants. York shows bunt, pulls away. It's ball 1. A little too high near the shoulders there. Excuse me, count is 2-2 here on York. Cowell goes through the motions here, hits ball 3 on the inside. The count is full. York hoping to win the battle and be a leadoff base runner as the Vikings hope to chip away at the deficit here in the fourth. York steps back in. 3-2 pitch on its way, popped up, foul ball. No play to be made. The at-bat continues for the catcher, Tessa York. Cowell looking to win the battle inside the circle. 3-2 on its way. That one's going to get down. Right center field. York wins the battle and stands at first base. Second hit of the ball game for Carl Albert State College. So York is aboard. That brings up Jada Wallace, the first baseman, who popped up to Jordan Householder her first time up. Middle infield will look to turn 2 if the opportunity calls for it. Householder at short, Lloyd at second. Cowell's first pitch is on the outside, ball 1. The pitcher winds and fires, and there's a foul ball, evening the count at 1 apiece. One ball, one strike. Wallace is going to swing at it. Pops it up over to first base. No problem, says Jessica Sweer. 1 out in the inning. With Wallace retired, that brings up shortstop Kirsten Berry. Berry struck out her first time up today. Cowell's first pitch is called strike one. Cowell wheels and deals, strike two on the curveball. Opposite end of the plate, it's Cowell's sweet spot. The sophomore hurler looking for strikeout number 5 today. On its way, it misses its target. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Berry shows bunt, pulls back and ready to slash. It's a swinging strike 3. 2 outs in the inning as Cowell notches her 5th K of the day. And the last hope for the Vikings here in the 4th inning might rest on the bat of designated player Breonna Taylor. Taylor is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. She'll pop it up. Foul ball out of play. A souvenir for one of the many fans in the stands today. The count is 0-1. Here's a better look at Taylor. She makes her way into the batter's box for Carl Albert State College. Cowell winds and fires. Ground ball scooped up by Phillips. The throw to first in time. Let's go to the bottom of the inning. Nighthawks lead at 7-0 right here on the Nighthawk Network.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments, from life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Nighthawks come to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Bree Phillips, Macy Graves, Ryan Lefford. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Nighthawks sitting pretty in the bottom of the 4th inning, 7-0 advantage. A run scored here this inning would set a do-or-die top of the 5th for Carl Albert State College. We've got the history books open. We've got the pen ready. Bailey Cowell looking to become the program's all-time leader in wins today. Leading things off, Bree Phillips for the Nighthawks, who smashed a 2-run home run her last time up. It'll be her first time facing off against Cammie Autry today for Carl Albert State College. Phillips steps into the batter's box. Autry checks her wrist guard for the pitch. It's on its way. Strike 1 down the middle. Phillips back into the batter's box. The 0-1 smashed away, foul, and a quick 0-2 on the Nighthawk third baseman. Phillips returns to action here, count against her with 2 strikes. Autry winds and fires. No chase as that one sails away on the outer edge, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Autry delivers down in the dirt. Count even 2 apiece. That pitch sails a little bit too high, and if you blinked, you missed it. The count goes full on Bree Phillips. The leadoff hitter in the 4th looking to get on base. Nighthawks looking for that magic 8 ball on the scoreboard. There's a hard hit ball foul into the forest. Count is full, 3-2. Autry's payoff pitch grounded over to the third baseman. The scoop, the throw to first, 1 down in the inning. Next up for Nighthawk Nation, Macy Graves. Graves 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. The designated player steps in, looking to get on base for the home team. That one's going to bounce in front of home plate, 1-0. Nighthawks have not scored since the 2nd inning when Bree Phillips sent it over the center field wall. Graves takes ball 2. And another ball thrown, a quick 3-0 on Macy Graves. The Nighthawks threatening to put the 8th run on base. Autry winds and fires. It's ball 4 on consecutive pitches. And the Nighthawks will bring a pinch runner to the plate here in the bottom of the 4th. It's Carly Morale, who you might remember the last time these two teams met was in the district tournament in Ardmore, Oklahoma, a game that started just before midnight and finished at 2:22 a.m. thanks to this young lady's hit right along the first base line. It's Carly Morale who takes strike 1 on the first pitch thrown. Morale batting for Ryan Lefford in the number 5 spot today. Throw back to first. Graves is back in time. Count is 1-1 on Morale back home. Morale looking to drive it. She'll take that one high in the zone, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on pinch hitter Carly Morale. Coach Autumn Wyatt trying to get everyone involved today. Love to see it. Morale swings and misses down low. The ball gets away. Graves takes off for second. She'll get there. Runner in scoring position with 1 away. Morale looking to bring Macy Graves home. Autry fires. Ball 3. Count is full. The 3-2 pitch fouled away. Autry delivers, and the payoff pitch is fouled away once again. Morale continuing to battle at home plate here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nighthawks struck 5 times in the bottom of the 1st, twice the bottom of the 2nd. They're looking to line up the scoreboard here. The 3-2. Ball 4, Morale will reach. Next up, Jessica Sweer for the home team. Fun fact, Carly Morale and Jessica Sweer have the same batter's walk-up song. They love The Sweet Escape by Gwen Stefani. It's always funny when they go back-to-back in the lineup. Get to hear it a second time. Runners on first and second, one away. Sweer swings through for strike one. Back-to-back walks issued by the hurler Cammie Autry. The Nighthawks are threatening here in the fourth. Sweer has reached base both times she's come to the plate today, walking and scoring in the first, doubling in the second. That's a foul ball that plunks off of her. 0-2. Should Sweer make it on here, the next batter up will be Delaney Lloyd. There's a ball, low and away, 1-2. Autry has the one she wants from her catcher, York. There's the pitch, a swing and a miss up high. Sweer gone on strikes. That'll bring up Delaney Lloyd for NPC. Lloyd bats for the first time in this ball game, looking to bring Macy Graves and Carly Morale home. D'Lo swings for the fences, comes up empty, strike one. Autry delivers. There's a foul ball into the forest. Strike two. There's a ball low and away. No chase from the hitter, Delaney Lloyd. Lloyd batting .245 this year for National Park College. Has 12 hits, 5 runs, 4 RBI. The first-year Nighthawk looking to get the 8th run across. Swings through there. She went around, and that'll do it here in the 4th inning. We go to the 5th, 7-0 NPC. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Hey, coming up between games, we'll have our Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk player interview with Sarah Camplain of Nighthawk Nation. It's a great story. Sarah dealt with a little bit of injury adversity this season, came in and has been a huge offensive performer for this team this year. We'll learn Sarah's story, talk about goals and matchups for the rest of the way in Region 2 play. That interview coming up in between games 1 and 2 today here on the Nighthawk Network. Bailey Cowell back in the circle for National Park College as the Vikings swing at the first pitch thrown. Householder to Sweer, one away. Vasquez retired. One down here in the top of the 5th inning. The next hitter up for the Vikings will be center fielder Tatum Tinsley. Tinsley bats on the left-hand side. Center fielder is 0 for 1 with a ground out to the pitcher. Bailey Cowell's first pitch on its way, ball 1. That's a strike call and a late call on the outer edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. One offering on its way too low, low and away, 2-1. In El Dorado today, Nighthawk baseball on the road. They fall in game 1 to the Stars. Final score 3-1. They'll be starting game 2 shortly. We'll keep you updated on the Nighthawks' progress throughout the day. There's a foul ball down the third base line for the hitter Tinsley. Count is 2-2. Cowell returns to the rubber, looking for another strikeout today. The pitch to Tinsley. Outer edge. It's a ball. Count is 3-2. Count is full on Tinsley. Cowell looking to win the battle. Payoff pitch on its way, strike 3. It's the 6th strikeout of the day for Bailey Cowell. Moving and grooving here in the top of the 5th inning. With 2 outs in the inning, that brings up left fielder Riley Tiger. Tiger popped up to Jessica Swear, her only time up today. Batting here in the 5th inning with 2 outs, no one on. First pitch, ball 1. There's a strike right down the middle on the offering from Cowell. 1-1. And there's another strike from Cowell. Now flirting with strikeout number 7 today. Cowell looking to take care of the Vikings in order here in the 5th. There's a swinging strikeout, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. The Nighthawks lead at 7-0 on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments, from life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
We head to the bottom of the 5th inning at the ballpark. Nighthawks lead at 7-0 here in game 1 of our doubleheader on the Nighthawk Network. I'm Mark Oliver. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for NPC. Jordan Householder, Rachel Lawyer, Paige Attaway. Back in the circle, number 9, Cammie Autry. They're going to try to hold the Nighthawks off base. A run will walk it off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Householder, check swing, didn't go, 1-0. Count is 1-0 on Householder. 1 for 2 today with a 3-run double. She'll take strike 1. Count is 1-1 after Autry evens it up. That one sails away from the pitcher. Too high, 2-1. Householder awaiting the next offering. 2-1. Cotter on the inside. 2-2. There's a connection, and it's into right center field. Householder delivers a single. The winning run now standing on first for the Nighthawks. Now the mission, bring her home. Here's Rachel Lawyer. Lawyer has reached base twice today. A walk in the first, a single in the third. Time is called at the plate by the catcher, Tessa York. There's the bunt down the third baseline, put down perfectly. Everyone's safe. Householder's going to go to third. Householder's going to get the green light. This game is over. Lawyer with the bunt gets it done. That's your ball game. The Nighthawks are going to win game one 8-0 on a walk-off bunt. Yes, they will. And congratulations to Bailey Cowell, your new all-time leader in wins here at National Park College. What a career that keeps on coming for NPC's ace. Bailey Cowell opened the season with a perfect game and now stands alone at the top of the leaderboards as your all-time wins leader in program history. Back in a moment to wrap up game one here on the Nighthawk Network.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
Nighthawks win at 8-0 in game one. A walk-off bunt from Rachel Lawyer. The run goes away. Householder comes in, and the rest is history. Pitching history, I might add. Win number 23 in program history for Bailey Cowell. She passes the legendary Jaden Hart for first place all-time in wins. Congratulations once again to Bailey Cowell. Nighthawks win it in game one, and they'll get set for game number two. Cowell gets it done. Complete game win for the hurler. 5 innings of work, just 2 hits allowed, no runs, 7 strikeouts for Cowell today. Some of your offensive leaders include Taylor Southern, 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Bree Phillips was 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. She drove in 2, scored 1. Sarah Camplain finished 1 for 2 with a run scored today, as did Jessica Swear. Jordan Householder, your offensive leader today, 2 for 3 with 1 run scored, 3 runs batted in. We'll go to intermission here in just a moment, but first, it's your Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk Player of the Series. Here's Sarah Camplain.
National Park College Nighthawk Softball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk Player of the Week is Miss Sarah Camplain. Sarah, welcome to National Park College. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Sarah Camplain. I'm from Cabot, Arkansas. I play softball for Arkansas Prime. I played at Cabot. We were state runner-up 2 years in a row, and I just came here, to have fun.
You've played this game for a very long time, and a lot of success for you on the diamond leading up to your college journey. Why National Park College? Tell me more about your Nighthawk story.
I chose National Park because Coach White was very involved with my travel organization. I got to know Coach Wyatt a lot throughout high school. She was at pretty much all my tournaments. And my best friend Delaney committed here, and I was like, you know what? I think National Park's also the school for me. And Delaney was a big part of me committing here.
Kind of felt like home before you even walked in the door here at NPC. And of course, for you, coming from Cabot, not too terribly far away from home for you. What's it been like to come into this program this year and be a Nighthawk and become enveloped in this culture and the chemistry that you have with your teammates?
It's been great. This is like, the environment here is family, really. Like, I'm close with everybody on the team. We all like care about each other. We like communicate with each other about how we feel, and we play as like a team. And I really enjoy that.
We were really excited to get to see you on the diamond this year, and it took a little while before we could see you on the diamond this year. You sustained an injury in practice this season, but now that you're back, we're super excited to see number 3 take the field and stand in the batter's box, because you have positioned yourself very well at the top of this lineup. A big bat for the Nighthawks this season, great defense out in the outfield. How are you feeling now that you're back in action, making your true college debut?
It feels great. Like, it was hard for me to sit back and like watch everybody, because I'm just like, I love to be involved in the game. And, you know, me coming back was great, but like the time that I had off, I was really able to like focus and like refine my game, and like I got to watch the team and enjoy watching them play too.
The team is playing really great ball right now, especially coming off of a huge series win. Long road trip to Oklahoma this week. You've got the number 2 team in the country, Murray State College. And then the very next day, you're off in Altus, way off in the middle of nowhere, Western Oklahoma State College, who had not lost yet in Region 2 play. And then the Nighthawks came to town. National Park College comes in, couple of great games, instant classics, a 1-0 victory in the opener, 6-1 in the finale. Tell me how you and your teammates got it done.
It really took the entire team to win this series. Like, we used everybody on the bench. Like, it took all of us. Bunting, like, small ball was really a big part of that win.
What does that series win do for your confidence personally and the confidence of this team taking down one of the top dogs in Region 2 play?
It took a lot. Like, it took the entire team. Like, it's a big momentum going into this weekend, and we needed that after Murray.
Let's talk about this weekend. Carl Albert State College, the Vikings come to town. You're back home and no place like it. What's the key to this matchup against the Vikings to get 2 more Region 2 wins?
I think the key is our pitching staff being good, our defense being good, because they can hit the ball. So I think us playing lockdown defense and being able to just put the ball in play will be the key for this weekend.
Now, Sarah, it's my understanding that along your softball journey, you came across a motto that you've really adopted and you use to drive yourself on the field. Tell me more about that.
Yes, my motto is better than yesterday. It was a big part of travel ball for me. My mom went out and bought all of us like better than yesterday bracelets, and everybody wore them. And I decided after a full season of wearing it, and I continued to wear it in high school. After that, I was like, I'm going to get it tattooed on me. And that's my motto for everything, to be better than yesterday.
And it kind of seems like maybe an unofficial motto for Nighthawks softball this season, because this program, this team, this group of young ladies seems to get better every single day. Been battle tested all year long, going and playing some of the best teams in the nation. And we think the best is yet to come for you and your teammates this season. Sarah, congratulations on the honor this week. Is there anyone you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
Shout out to my mom and dad for always supporting me.
Sarah Camplain of Nighthawk Softball. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Special thank you to Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the sponsor for the featured Nighthawk Player of the Week. She's Sarah Camplain, I'm Mark Oliver, and this is Nighthawk Softball on the Nighthawk Network.
And we're back at the ballpark for the start of Game 2 here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Once again, I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. So glad to have you with us on the broadcast. Whether you're with us for Game 1 or you're just joining us for Game 2, our operation is the same. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see, and we would love to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. Moments ago at the end of Game 1, Bailey Cowell became your all-time leader in wins at National Park College, picking up number 23 in her Nighthawk career. Congratulations once again to Bailey Cowell and her family on a job well done. It's also Futures Day here at the ballpark today, where Coach Autumn Wyatt loves to bring in the next generation of Nighthawk softball to come meet the team, get their feet wet, and get that loving hug from everybody in Nighthawk Nation. Sweet treats, trying on jerseys. It's the first real taste of what Nighthawk softball is all about. Here in attendance today, the following young ladies who have chosen NPC as their next softball home: Gabby Brown, Kiara Burkhart, Carly Duncan, Alina Duran, McKinley Guillory, Jalea Hawthorne, Hadley James, Bailey Jones, Alexa Marcantel, Caitlin Moreno, and Emma Sowell. Welcome to Nighthawk Nation. Those names are names that you will hear a lot beginning in fall 2025 right here at National Park College. The future is bright for Nighthawk softball. Taking the circle in Game 2 for NPC, it is Gracie Fowler. Fowler has had a great week here at National Park College this week. She was recently named NJCAA Region 2 Pitcher of the Week. She's also the NJCAA Division 2 Softball National Pitcher of the Week. Fowler will be out to start Game 2 here at Hot Springs World Class High School. And we're ready for softball here at the ballpark. For Carl Albert State College, it'll be Brady Wardrope, Tessa York, and Jada Wallace starting things off in the second game of our doubleheader today. Nighthawks won Game 1 8-0 in walk-off fashion in the fifth inning, thanks to a laser bunt down the third base line from Rachel Lawyer. So Fowler faces off against Brady Wardrope. We're ready to begin the battle here in Game 2, and it starts with a ball. Fowler came up big for the Nighthawks on the road this week, earning a huge win over Western Oklahoma State College on Wednesday. She begins here with a couple of balls down in the dirt as she looks to battle back from within the circle here in the top of the first. Carl Albert State College held to just 2 hits in a Game 1 loss, 8-0. Fowler fires down the opposite end. Her battery mate, Ella Cross, the first-year Nighthawk. It's a quick 3-0 to start the show for Gracie Fowler. Wardrope trying to be the first Viking on base here in Game 2. Fowler fires down the middle, strike 1. Wardrope went 0 for 2 in Game 1 with a strikeout and a flyout. There's strike 2 as Fowler battles back to tie the count up at 3-2. Fowler has the one she wants. On its way, but it will be ball 4. The Vikings have a base runner aboard. Wardrope trots on down to first base. Next up for Carl Albert State is Tessa York. York, the catcher in Game 1, moves to third base in Game 2. Runner on, no one out here in the top of the first inning at Hot Springs World Class High School. And the bunt is down, foul down the third base line. Every once in a while, we'll like to take it back to the place where it all started 5 years ago in the year 2020. This is the original home field of National Park College Nighthawks softball. These days, the Nighthawks have a healthy split between here and Majestic Park, just a couple miles up the road or so here in Hot Springs. First pitch goes in up high there. Or second pitch of the at-bat, 1-1 on Tessa York. We have the starting lineup for NPC in between the top and bottom of the first inning. Gracie Fowler and the Nighthawks trying to get there first. There's a bunt right back to the pitcher. Fowler scoops it, throws it to first. Macy Graves makes the play, and there's one away. The sacrifice was successful, however. The lead runner heads to second. Wardrope now in scoring position. Third batter of the inning, Jada Wallace. Wallace steps in at catcher here in game 2. 1 out, 1 on for the Vikings. Ball 1 on the inside, taken by Wallace. Wallace was 0 for 2 in the previous contest, couple of pop-outs. Fowler gets the sign from her battery mate, Ella Cross. On its way, it's a strike call, 1-1. Great crowd on hand here at the ballpark today, whether it's the families of the Nighthawk newcomers or all the old faithfuls that we've loved and enjoyed all season long. A beautiful day for softball here at the ballpark today. On the play, a stolen base. Wardrope steals third. Count is 2-1 on Wallace back home. Looking to put it in play. Give the Vikings an early lead here in game 2. 2-1 offering. Bounces in the dirt. Gracie Fowler returns to the rubber for NPC. Vikings dressed in black tops, white bottoms, blue letters, and numbers. Pitch on its way, strike 2 down the middle. It's a full count. Fowler looking for her first punch out of the day. Payoff pitch on its way, popped up, cross, dives and can't get to it. It's a fair ball, everyone's gonna be safe. The throw to third, pickle situation, safe at home. Wardrope opens up the scoring, the Vikings are on the board. That was a hard ball to get to for Ella Cross, the Nighthawk catcher. Dove head first for it, it hit the turf. Hesitation, trying to see if the Nighthawks could get Wallace at first anyway. Wardrope pumped the gas and went on home. It's going to go down as an infield single. Wardrope scores. Here's Kirsten Berry, the shortstop. Berry takes a 1-0 count on a first pitch ball. And a pitch out to bring up a 2-0 count there. Good eye by Berry. Time called. Ella Cross wants a moment with her pitcher. Nighthawk baseball on the road in El Dorado today. They fell in game 1, 3-1. The Nighthawks and Stars all knotted up, 1 apiece in game 2. They're in the bottom of the first inning. Nighthawks went ahead on an RBI double by Josh Waycaser. But that game is now tied in the bottom of the first. NPC trying to win game 2 today in El Dorado to secure the 2-2 series split. Back at home, the count is 2-0. The hitter is Berry. Pitch is on its way, and it's fouled away. Strike 1. The 2-1 from 21. That one ringed up for strike 2. Runner on first, 1 away. The Vikings have already scored once this inning. There's a ground ball to second. Graves tags the runner, throws the first, double play. We'll see you when we come back in the bottom of the first inning. This is Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
My name is Sadie, and being a good teammate is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Nighthawks trail for the first time today, 1-0. It was an RBI single by Jada Wallace to get the Vikings on the board. NPC starting lineup in Game 2 looks a little like this. Sarah Camplain, Taylor Southern, Bree Phillips, the usual suspects at the top of the order. Bree Phillips with her signature glove hat on the screen here. Macy Graves batting fourth at second base. Carly Morale getting the DP spot. Jordan Householder moving up to sixth. Swear, Cross, and Lawyer rounding out the starting lineup for the Nighthawks. Gracie Fowler in the circle. I'm Mark Oliver in the bottom of the first inning. Leading things off here is Sarah Camplain, your Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk player of the game. First pitch is in for a strike on Camplain. Camplain represents the tying run in this ball game. The pitcher for Carl Albert State College is a familiar face. It's Cami Autry, who made a relief appearance in Game 1. Autry gets the nod here in Game 2. Count is 1-1 on the leadoff hitter, Sarah Camplain. The former Cabot Lady Panther takes strike 2. Camplain digs back into the box. Autry checks her wrist guard for the pitch. She winds and fires on the outside. It's a ball. Two and two on Sarah Camplain. Here's the pitch, a swing and a strikeout. Camplain down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Next up for the Nighthawks, speedy center fielder, it's the sophomore, Taylor Southern. Southern steps in. 1 on, no one out here in the first. First pitch sails away, ball 1. Southern reached base twice in Game 1, once on an error, once on a single. She stole a base, scored twice. And there's a strike at the shoulders. Count moves to 1-1 on Taylor Southern. Autry checks her wrist guard for the pitch. Gets the sign from her catcher, Wallace. Pitch on its way. Same place, same result, strike 2. Southern looking to put it in play. Here's the 1-2, and that one is ripped down the line and foul. We'll have a reset at home plate with Taylor Southern getting another chance. Southern back into the box, ready to rock. Here's the pitch. That one slides away, ball 2. Count even, 2-2 on 22. Taylor Southern. Nighthawks looking to even the score here in the bottom of the first. There's a pop fly, foul ball out of play. Souvenir for one of the youngsters in attendance at the ballpark today. Love to see it. The 2-2 is swung away, fouled away. That one down in the dirt. Southern got a piece of it. And now the sophomore will look to straighten it out here at home. Here's the pitch, and there's a connection. Foul ball into the stands. And another souvenir for the fans. The 2-2 is ripped out toward left field. That ball is caught on the run, 2 down. Southern retired. That brings up Bree Phillips for the Nighthawks. Bree smacked a monster 2-run homer back in game 1. She can tie the game with one swing here. First pitch to Phillips, taken deep, out towards center field, deja vu. It's gone. This game is tied. Phillips has her second homer of the series. Touch 'em all 28. Bree Phillips goes yard. Next up for the Nighthawks, Macy Graves. It's anybody's ball game here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 away, base is empty. Graves takes her turn. First pitch from Autry on its way down in the dirt, ball 1. Second pitch swung through. That'll even things up, 1-1. The Nighthawks second baseman digs back into the batter's box. 1-1 pitch drops low, 2-1 on Graves. Graves with the smack down the third base line. That's a fair ball. Graves will turn and head for second. She's going to slide on in safely with a double. The inning continues. The hits keep coming for NPC. After back-to-back outs to start the frame, the Nighthawks get a spark from Bree Phillips on a solo home run. Graves now with a double. Carly Morrell wants a turn, and she'll step in here in the batter's box. Go-ahead run now in scoring position for NPC. Autry's first pitch is taken into the gap, and that may score it. It's 2-1 Nighthawks. Graves will help the team take the lead. Carly Morrell delivered. It took one pitch to find the one she wanted. Next up is the shortstop, Jordan Householder. Householder had a great day in game 1, finishing 2 for 3 with 3 runs batted in. Ball 1 on the first offering from Cammie Autry. There's a runner on first, 2 outs in the inning. Householder with the connection, fouls it off of her foot. Count goes to 1-1. The shortstop trying to walk it off. Runner on first is Morale. The 1-1 falls right on in for strike 2. Autry and the Vikings trying to stop the bleeding here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch, low and away. Runner's going to take off for second. Morale tagged out. The first inning comes to a close. The Nighthawks regain the lead. It's a 2-1 ball game when we return right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Do it for the Vikings in the second inning. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Kinley Vasquez, Brianna Taylor, and Kylie Ritchie. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast today. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. It does not matter which team you're rooting for. We just want to say hi to you. Thanks for spending your Saturday with us. Hope all is well wherever you are. Here in Hot Springs, you couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day. Sun is shining. It's shorts weather. We love that. And we're ready for softball as we go to the top of the second inning here. The leadoff hitter is Kinley Vasquez, the second baseman for the Vikings. We're ready for softball here at the ballpark. Gracie Fowler back in the circle as NPC enjoys a 2-1 advantage. There's a first pitch ground ball. 2 hopper to Graves. If you blinked, you missed it. 1 away. Jessica Swear makes the play here in the top of the second inning. Vasquez retired. That brings up Brianna Taylor. The first baseman was 0 for 2 in game 1. Fowler fires. There's a foul ball down the third base line, 0-1. Resetting in home plate is Taylor. Pitch is on its way. Foul ball on the changeup from Fowler. Count is 0-2. Fowler looking to win the battle here, looking for out number 2 in the second. On its way, ground ball, another foul ball. Nighthawk baseball on the road in El Dorado. It's currently 2-1 South Ark. In game 2, they're in the top of the second inning. Count is 0-2. On its way, there's a liner to Phillips. Couldn't get it in foul territory. The at-bat continues. Fowler gets the sign from her battery mate, Ella Cross. On its way, foul ball. Carl Albert State College hoping to battle back, tie this game as the Vikings hope to head back home to Poto, Oklahoma with the series split today. Nighthawks took game 1 8-0. Here's the pitch from Fowler, popped up into the infield. Householder calls for the ball, makes the grab, just like that, 2 down. Next up for the Vikings, designated player Kylie Ritchie. She bats for the first time in this series today. A .309 batting average and a .406 on-base percentage. Count is 1-0 on the DP. There's a foul ball, no play to be made as that one ricochets off the webbing. Count goes even 1-1. The 1-1 is taken away, out of play, another foul ball, and there's a couple of youngsters here at the ballpark that are making bank on some foul softballs today. Reminds me of when I was a youngster at the ballpark. Pretty special moment. Count moves to 1-2 on the hitter. Richie's going to send that one to Brianna Phillips. Phillips to Sweer, just like that, top of the second. In the books. We're back in just a moment right here on the Nighthawk Network.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments, from life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
In the bottom of the second inning, the Nighthawks will bring Jordan Householder, Jessica Sweer, and Ella Cross to the plate. I'm Mark Oliver, 2-1 NPC. The Nighthawks looking for the series sweep of the Vikings here on Nighthawk Futures Day, welcoming 11 young ladies here to the ballpark. Getting a first chance to see what Nighthawk Nation's all about. Jordan Householder will be the hitter as we start the bottom of the second inning. Autry's first pitch is taken deep left center field. It's off the wall. Ricochet. Householder is going to stay put over at first. One pitch, one base runner for NPC here in the inning. Next up will be the first baseman, Jessica Sweer. Sweer reached base twice in the opener, a walk in the first, a double in the second, scoring once. There's a liner over to shortstop. That ball is bobbled. Everyone's going to be safe. Two pitches, two base runners. And now here comes the Nighthawk catcher. It's Ella Cross. Cross bats for the first time in this series today. Batting 167 this season for the Nighthawks. 7 hits, 5 runs scored, 8 batted in. Juicy situation for the Nighthawks. Cross shows bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Count is 1-0 on Ella Cross. Here's the pitch, there's the bunt, put down beautifully right in front of home plate. The throw to first, Cross beats it out, the bases are loaded. Cross turned on the Jets, wouldn't be denied. Now it's Rachel Lawyer's turn. The number 9 hitter in the Nighthawk lineup bats with ducks on the pond, or maybe Nighthawks in the kettle, if you will. No outs here in the bottom of the second. Big opportunity for the left fielder. Lawyer helped the Nighthawks walk it off in game 1. Let's see what she does here in game 2. First pitch popped up, foul ball, out of play. It's off the top of the Nighthawk dugout. Another souvenir for the fans here. Count is 0-1 on Lawyer. Autry has the one she wants. On its way, Lawyer fouls it away, quickly down in the count, 0-2. Three straight base runners have reached to start the bottom of the second. Lawyer will watch that one soar away, ball one. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rachel Lawyer. Foul ball. As Lawyer fights to stay alive, her parents here in attendance today at Hot Springs World Class High School. There's the pitch, and it's too high for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, as Lawyer takes her time. Cross on first, Swear on second, Householder on third. Lawyer swings through, down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order we go. Here's Sarah Camplain. Camplain struck out her first time up today. Time is called and a meeting in the circle. Here comes Coach Lexi Watson for the Vikings. Looks like this just may be a pep talk here, as NPC brings up the top of the order here. The bases are loaded. 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. The Nighthawks rallied back from behind in the bottom of the first to score 2. A solo home run from Bree Phillips and an RBI single from Carly Morrell helped put the Nighthawks up front. NPC looking for win number 22 of the 2025 spring campaign. The hitter is Sarah Camplain. Autry checks her wrist guard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, ball 1. No chase from the hitter. Camplain back into the box for the Nighthawks. Here's the pitch. There's a connection. Foul ball. One and one on Camplain. Autry fires a swing and a miss for strike 2. Autry with 2 strikeouts already today. She eyes her third. Here's a ball, 2-2. No bases open. Autry hoping to win the battle here for out number 2. Camplain could blow this game wide open with 1 swing. 2-2 pitch, lasered foul, out of play. The pitcher, Cammie Autry, will step off and take a moment. The count is 2-2 on Camplain. Pitch on its way. There's a liner into left field, and that's going to cause some damage. 1 run scores. The bases are going to remain loaded here at the ballpark. It's 3-1 NPC. Now it's Taylor Southern's turn. The Nighthawks center fielder flew out to left field her first time up today, and she charges into the batter's box ready to make a move. Householder scores on the previous play, moving Swear to third, cross to second. That's a foul ball. The count is 0-1 on Taylor Southern. Autry has the one she wants, and Southern's going to take it deep out to center field. On the run, catch is made, and a run's going to tag. Play at the plate, safe. Swear has a knack for getting underneath the tag. It's an RBI sacrifice fly for Taylor Southern. Well, Brianna Phillips hit a home run her last time up. She bats with 2 outs, 2 on here in the second. She swings for the moon on the first pitch, sends it out of the yard, but foul. Camplain on first, Cross on second. Both runners ready to sprint at the crack of the bat. Count is 0-1. Autry fires. Strike 2. The Vikings 1 strike away from stranding 2, getting out of the jam here in the second. Phillips looking to put it in play. There's the pitch, there's a drive. Liner, force out over at third, stepping on the bag, or the Vikings will go to the third. 4-1 ball game here at the ballpark. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Eight, 9, and 1 hitters do it for Carl Albert State College. So go to the top of the third inning here in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast today. Hello to Ashley. Go Nighthawks. Glad to have you with us today. Jared Swear says, great game. Keep grinding, ladies. Yes, sir. Hope all is well with you and the family back home in Louisiana, Jared. Gracie Fowler back in the circle for the Nighthawks, holding on to the lead. It's a 3-run lead. Here's pitcher Cami Autry to the plate for the Vikings. First pitch to Autry. There's a pop-up over to second base. No problem, says Macy Graves. 1 away. Next up for the Vikings will be the number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's the center fielder, Tatum Tinsley. Tinsley finished 0 for 2 in Game 1, looking for her first hit of the series. That one gets away from the pitcher. It's 1-0. Cross set behind home plate. Pitch on its way. That one fouled away. Count even 1-1. Fowler has the one she wants. She winds, she fires, foul ball. Gracie Fowler, who has yet to record a strikeout today, is in position for K number 1. The 1-2 swung through, strike 3, throw down the first. Swear touches the bag. That's the first out of the inning. Sometimes you just speak it into existence. There's the strikeout for Gracie Fowler. And we're back to the top of the order for the Vikings. Heading to home will be Brady Wardrobe, who started the ball game with a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored. There's a swing and a miss on the first pitch thrown. 0-1 on the right fielder. Fowler toes the rubber. 0-1 on its way, bounces in the dirt. And there's one up and in, too far in, ball 2. 2-1 on Wardrobe. Same play, same result as Fowler misses outside, ball 3. Wardrobe trying to reach base for the second time today. The 3-1 pop-up, Householder is there. We go to the bottom of the third inning here at the ballpark. Nighthawks lead it 4-1 on the Nighthawk Network.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
Bottom of the third inning for NPC. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. Macy Graves, Carly Morale, Jordan Householder. Graves will step in against Cammie Autry. Here's to begin the third inning. NPC leads it by 3 here in the third. First pitch in, ball 1. On a good eye by Macy Graves. Graves doubled her first time up, came around to score in the first inning. Same play, same result. Second pitch thrown down in the dirt, 2-0. Here's the pitch. There's a foul ball. Graves gets a piece of it. Still ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Over in El Dorado today. Nighthawks trailing in game 2 on the baseball diamond, 5-1 in the third. Nighthawks currently batting 1 on, no outs. 2-1 from Autry. Drops right on in with the curveball, called a strike 2. The Vikings trying to hold the Nighthawks at bay, trying to keep any more runs from scoring in this one. Two-two pitch too high. The count is full on Macy Graves. The Nighthawks second baseman digs in and waiting the offering. 3-2, popped up into shallow center field. The shortstop's going to make the play. And that's the first out of the inning. Next up, Carly Morale for NPC. Morale reached with an RBI single her first time up today. Batting with the bases empty, 1 out. Autry wastes no time, firing the first one in, strike 1. Autry has the one she wants. That one misses on the outside edge, 1-1. Morale, the second-year Nighthawk from Perryville, Arkansas. The former Mustang looking to put it in play. There's a connection. Reeled in by the shortstop who throws from the knees out. Morale down for the second out of the inning. That summons Jordan Householder to the plate. Householder's had a really good day at the ballpark today. Whether it's multiple missiles reeled in over at shortstop or very effective at-bat appearances, Householder 1 for 1 here in game 2. First pitch, she's going to grind it over to the shortstop. Once again, the shortstop makes the play. The Nighthawks are retired in the third inning. We go to the fourth, 4-1 ball game. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
We will hold each other up. We will hold each other up. And when the weights too much to bear, just know in your heart I'll be there. And we will hold each other up. Hold each other up.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The top of the fourth inning is here. Gracie Fowler returns to the circle for National Park College. Carl Albert State College will have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters up. Tessa York, Jada Wallace, Kirsten Berry. Berry had a very productive bottom of the third inning, taking care of all 3 Nighthawk outs as NPC went down in order. Tessa York will take her turn inside the box. The third baseman is 0 for 1 with a ground out to Gracie Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat, curveball. That's strike 1. The second-year Viking back into the box. Pitch on its way. She has to protect with it on the inside and fouls it away down the third base line. Everybody resets. The count is 0-2. York shows bunt, pulls back, takes one in the dirt. The next pitch goes high. Fowler unable to hit the strike zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. York trying to get on base and chip away at the 3-run deficit. Swings and misses down low in the dirt. It's a strikeout for Gracie Fowler. First out of the inning as York heads back to the dugout. Next up, Jada Wallace. Wallace with an RBI single, her first time up today. That's the second strikeout of the ball game for Gracie Fowler. First pitch popped up. Calling for the ball, Jessica Swear. And that's the second out of the inning. NPC trying to take care of the Vikings. 1, 2, 3, but they've got to get through Kirsten Berry first. The magnetic shortstop steps in. She grounded into a double play her first time up. She swings for the fences. Comes up empty, strike 1. Fowler returns to the rubber, ahead in the count from the circle. The pitch is on its way, and that misses low and away. One ball, 1 strike on Kirsten Berry. The leader in most offensive categories for the Vikings this season. Ground ball to the shortstop. Householder throws to first, but couldn't get Berry in time. It's a base runner with 2 down. Berry reaches on an infield single, her first hit in game 2. That'll bring up second baseman number 13, Kinley Vasquez. Vasquez grounded out to Macy Graves, her first time up today. First pitch to Vasquez, down low, 1-0. Fowler has the one she wants. There's a foul ball. Count even on Vasquez, the second baseman. Here's the pitch from Gracie Fowler, reeled in by Cross. Great job by the catcher to keep it in front of her. Here's the pitch, here's a ground ball foul. Count moves to 2-2 on Vasquez. Looking to get on base, trying to line up the scoreboard for the black and white today. Two pitch too high. The count is full on Vasquez. First baseman Breonna Taylor awaiting on the on-deck circle for Carl Albert State College. 3-2 pitch, that's ball 4, it's a walk. 2 aboard for Carl Albert State College. Second walk issued by Gracie Fowler today. It moves Kirsten Berry to second. Here's Breonna Taylor. Meeting in the circle, Jessica Swear saw something that she liked. She wanted to make sure her pitcher knew about it. Taylor's 0 for 1 with the pop-up to Jordan Householder. 2 outs, 2 on. First pitch, high curveball, ball 1. Fowler delivers up the middle, return to sender up the middle. That one's going to go into center field. No play at the plate. This is just going to load the bases. The tying run now stands on first. Taylor delivers the single. It's 3 consecutive base runners for the Vikings. Berry on third, Vasquez on second, Taylor on first. Now the hitter is Kylie Ritchie. Another meeting in the circle. This time Ella Cross wants a turn with Gracie Fowler. Big batter here. NPC wanted to quell the momentum from Carl Albert State College. The Vikings are threatening here in the 4th. Ritchie grounded out to Bree Phillips, her first time up today, 0 for 1. First pitch fouled away. Fowler gets the call from Cross. Pitch on its way, too high, 1-1. Ritchie with 10 RBI this season for the Vikings, looking to add to the total. 1-1 pitch is at the knee, strike 2. Gracie Fowler and the Nighthawks 1 strike away from stranding ducks on the pond. Or like Vikings in Valhalla. The 1-2 fouled away. Here's the 1-2 from Fowler. Another foul ball. Kylie Ritchie looking to win the battle and bring in base runners. You don't have to get them all here, but you could with 1 swing. There's strike three. It got her looking, and that will leave 3 stranded on the bases. We go to the bottom of the inning. Nighthawks lead at 4-1 going to the bottom of the 4th.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
My name is Sadie, and being a good teammate is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Jessica Swear will lead things off in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Nighthawks. 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up for National Park College. I'm Mark Oliver. The Nighthawks strand 3 runners defensively as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, taking the wind out of the sails from the Vikings, at least for now. Jessica Swear reached on an error back in the 2nd inning, came around to score in that 2-run second. There's a smack on the first pitch she sees. Ground ball to third, off the bag. Swear is safe. 1 pitch, 1 base runner for the Nighthawks. Next up for NPC, catcher Ella Cross. And on the play, everybody was caught sleeping. Swear took second. Runner in scoring position, just like that for the Nighthawks. Time called. Coach Lexi Watson wanted to talk things over with the umpire, but it's going to result in Jessica Swear getting on base and then scooting right on over into scoring position. The hitter is Ella Cross, who's 1 for 1 today. Nighthawks threatening early here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Autry fires too low, 1-0. Swear's hit will go down officially as an error at third. Count is 1-0 on Cross back home. Here's the pitch. Cross takes it at the shoulders. Ball 2. Nighthawk catcher looking to put it in play. Autry wheels and deals. Ball 3. NPC now threatening to put 2 on to start the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. It's ball 4. Cross takes her base, and up comes Rachel Lawyer. Lawyer struck out her first time up today, looking to make good on it here. Autry checks her wrist guard. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the pop-up bunt. It's down on the ground. Bobbled. Everyone is safe. We're back to the top of the lineup with Sarah Camplain. It'll go down as an error on the pitcher, Cami Autry. Cross to second, Swear to third. Here's Sarah Camplain. She's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. The first 3 Nighthawks have reached here in the 4th. Camplain swings at the first pitch she sees, foul ball back to the backstop. Camplain hoping to add more ribbies to her day. Count is 0-1 on the right fielder. Here's the pitch. That one outside. No swing. 1-1. That one nearly hits the hitter. Camplain dives out of the way. 2 balls, 1 strike now on the right fielder. bases loaded. Still no outs. Outside, and a great job by Wallace to reel it in. Jessica Swear standing on third. Ella Cross on second. Rachel Lawyer on first. The count is 3-1. Camplain takes ball 4. That'll walk in the 5th run of the game. Swear trots on in to score. Here comes Taylor Southern. It's the second walk of the inning. Cross to third, Lawyer to second. Meeting in the circle for Carl Albert State College. Bases remain loaded. Taylor Southern has an RBI today, but is hitless 0 for 2. The sophomore center fielder looking to add more runs to the total. 4 more across for the Nighthawks equals do or die top of the 5th for the Vikings. The magic number is 9 on the scoreboard for that 8-run advantage. Southern could do it with one swing. First pitch of the at-bat, she's going to take it into the outfield, and it's going to be caught by the shortstop, Kirsten Berry. All right, so Southern retired. That's the first out of the inning. Here comes Bree Phillips. She's went yard once already today. Hit into a fielder's choice her last time up. One out, bases loaded. And the breeze blowing in from center field towards home plate. Strike 1 is the call on the first ball thrown. Phillips looking to drive and bring in runs. Autry, a look at determination on her face, fires that one in too high. 1-1. Phillips takes strike 2. The Vikings on the attack from the circle. Looking for out number 2 here against the Nighthawks' biggest hitter in the lineup. 1-2 pitch, too low, too far away, 2-2. Two-two pitch becomes 3-2 on Bree Phillips. There are no bases open. But the Nighthawks are threatening to walk in the 6th run of the game. Count is full, 3-2. Autry's pitch is grounded foul, stepping on the bag. Throw to first, double play. And we go to the 5th inning. Nighthawks get 1. It's 5-1 when we return right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
The top of the 5th inning is here, and so are the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Carl Albert State College. We expect to see Cammie Autry, Tatum Tinsley, and Brady Wardrobe coming to the plate in front of Gracie Fowler in the circle for the Nighthawks today. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us today. Warm-ups complete. We're ready for softball as Game 2 goes to the 5th inning here at the ballpark. NPC won game 1 8-0, walking it off in the bottom of the 5th. They left 3 Nighthawks stranded in the bottom of the 4th inning. Leading things off will be Autry. She's 0 for 1 today with a pop out to Macy Graves. First pitch from Gracie Fowler down in the dirt. Ball 1. There's a connection out towards center field. No problem, says Taylor Southern, who marches in and grabs the ball for the first out of the 5th. Next up for the Vikings, center fielder Tatum Tinsley. Tinsley struck out her first time up. Fowler's first pitch is swung through. Over to Jessica Swear. Steps on the bag, out number 2. NPC trying to make quick work of the Vikings here in the 5th. Now to the top of the lineup, here's Brady Wardrobe. She walked and scored in the 1st, popped out to Householder in the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Fowler fires. Liner to Swear. If you blinked, you missed it. Top of the 5th is over. Back in a moment right here on the Nighthawk Network.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments, from life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
New inning for Carl Albert State College, new pitcher. The Vikings are going to bring in number 6, Izzy Pack, to face off against NPC in the bottom of the 5th inning. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. Macy Graves, Carly Morale, Jordan Householder. Nighthawks can win it with 4 runs across in the 5th. We'll see what the offense draws up here. Izzy Pack this season makes her 3rd appearance. She has an 0-1 record. She's pitched 4 innings this season with 2 strikeouts and a perfect 0 ERA. Warm-up's done. Here comes Macy Graves for the home team. Graves 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. The Nighthawks second baseman looking to spark the offense, get some more runs on the board here in the 5th. Pack in the circle, Graves at home plate. Pack's first pitch on its way, bounces on the turf, 1-0. Pack checks her wrist guard. Has the one she wants. 1-0 is down in the dirt yet again, 2-0. Graves scoots up toward the front of the batter's box, looking to put it in play. There's the pitch, there's a connection, foul ball back to the back. 2-1 on Macy Graves. Graves takes ball 3 down in the dirt. Now the Nighthawk leadoff hitter threatening to reach base here in the 5th. 3-1 pitch is too high, ball 4. That'll bring Carly Morale to the plate for the Nighthawks. Morale 1 for 2 with a run batted in. Graves the runner at first. Morale trying to batter around. First pitch of the at-bat in for strike 1. Time called as the pitcher will get a little bit of help from the dugout here. Back to the circle we go. Count is 0-1 on Carly Morale. Pitch on the outside, called, strike 2. Breeze blown out towards left field today here at the ballpark, where it's pretty much standing room only here in the stands in Nighthawk Nation. The 0-2 misses outside. Pack unable to hit the target. Good eye by Carly Morale. Here's the pitch. There's a drive to third base. That one is through into left field. Runners on first and second for NPC. Here comes the shortstop, Jordan Householder. Back-to-back base runners for the home team. NPC hoping to end this thing this inning. Householder steps in for Nighthawk Nation. 1 for 2 with a base hit and a run scored. She shows bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Pack winds and fires. The bunt gets away. Or the ball gets away, excuse me. Both runners get away as well to second and third, respectively. Graves now on the hot corner. Carly Morale in scoring position at second. The count is 2-0 on Jordan Householder. Pack fires. That one misses. It's ball 3. The Nighthawks threaten to load the bases here in the bottom of the 5th. Jessica Sweer waits in the wings in the on-deck circle. Izzy Pack has the one she wants. There's the pitch. It's ball 4. That's going to load him for Sweer. Here comes the first baseman, ready to rock. A walk, a single, a walk. That's how the bottom of the 5th is started here for NPC hitters. Sweer has reached base twice, both times on errors today, scoring twice. She represents the winning run in this ball game. It's a first pitch strike from Pack. Oh, 0-1 on Sweer as she steps back in. Pack winds and fires too high. It's a ball. The catcher, Jada Wallace, keeping it in front of her. Count even, 1-1. That pitch is down in the dirt and a good eye by the hitter, Jessica Sweer. 2 balls, no strikes on Sweer. The pitch, a liner into right center field. It's all the way to the wall. Graves will score. Morale will score. Here comes Householder, a 3-run double. And the winning run is on second. Jessica Swear comes up with a clutch delivery into the outfield. And it all comes down to the bat of Ella Cross here. There are still no outs in the inning. Nighthawks could walk it off with one swing. First pitch, strike one. Pack fires, that's going to hit her. Cross will take her base. Here comes Rachel Lawyer. Lawyer had the game-winning hit in game one. Deja vu for game two? Perhaps. Meeting in the circle. Cross reaches for the third time in this ball game. It is now 5 consecutive Nighthawks to reach base here in the bottom of the 5th inning. With the winning run, Jessica Swear standing on second, Lawyer could win the game for the Nighthawks again with one swing. Here we go. No outs, 2 on. Nighthawk dugout on their feet. Ball one. Pack has the one she wants. She toes the rubber. Pitch on its way inside. Good eye by Lawyer. Should Lawyer reach, it'll be Sarah Camplain who comes to the plate at the top of the order. The 2-0 is down in the dirt, 3-0. The Nighthawks could load him here. The Vikings hoping to turn 2 up the middle to alleviate some of the pressure. Lawyer will take her base on a 4-pitch walk. The bases are loaded. The winning run stands on third. Here comes your Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield feature Nighthawk Player of the Series, Sarah Camplain. Put it in play, win the game. Time called. Being cheered on by her teammates in the Nighthawk dugout. First pitch, Camplain fouls it away. Six Nighthawks in a row have reached base in the bottom of the 5th. Camplain takes high, ball one. Pack fires, 1-1, popped out to center field, shallow depth, tagging and coming in to score, safe. This game is over. Swear comes in, she gets under the tag. That's your ball game. Jessica Swear with a 3-run double, and then coming in, getting under the tag, scoring the winning run. The Nighthawks get the series sweep. What a series here at Hot Springs World Class High School. The Nighthawks win. Your final score, 9-1. Back in a moment to wrap things up at the ballpark on the Nighthawk Network.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Nighthawks walk it off in the bottom of the 5th inning. An RBI sacrifice fly. Sarah Camplain drives in Jessica Swear. 9-1 your final score. Winning pitcher for NPC today, Gracie Fowler. 5 innings of work, 1 run on 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks for Fowler. Big win for the Nighthawks sophomore today, as Fowler picks up win number 15. She's now 1 away from tying for 3rd all-time in program history. Some of your offensive leaders for the Nighthawks today. Sarah Camplain went 1 for 2 with 3 RBI today. Phillips went 1 for 3 with a run scored and a run driven in. Macy Graves was 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Carly Morale, your offensive leader at the plate, though, 2 for 3, 1 run scored, 1 run driven in. Jessica Swear also finishes 1 for 3 with 3 runs scored, 3 runs batted in. Jordan Householder 1 for 2, 2 runs scored. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. So glad to have you with us on the broadcast today. Our next Nighthawk Network broadcast, let me check my calendar here. Yep, that's it, Thursday, April 17th. The Nighthawk softball team comes over to Majestic Park to continue NJCAA Region 2 play. We'll be here with you every step of the way. First pitch 1 p.m. Thursday, April 17th. Nighthawk baseball back at home. Friday, April 18th for a 1-game 9-inning showdown. We'll have that one for you as well. Feel free to like, subscribe, get notified every time we go live right here on the Nighthawk Network. Safe travels to our friends from Poto, Oklahoma, the Carl Albert State College Lady Vikings. And we'll catch you next time right here on the Nighthawk Network.